What's going on, guys? Reverend Saint here, and I got the golden KSG gameplay for you guys today. 28-4, pretty darn good gameplay. Nothing too spectacular because the double experience warriors were out by the platoon full. Is basically there's so many guys. It was so frustrating, so difficult to get this gameplay. It wasn't hard to get kills. It was just hard to get a gameplay where I don't die 15, 16 times because there's so many people trying super hard and sitting in corners and all that garbage. But we'll get into that later. Let's talk about this gun right here, right now. Very, very good gun. Definitely contender for the best shotgun in the game, or one of the best guns, actually, depending on your playstyle, obviously. I think the Remington does kind of take it over a little bit for the best shotgun because it's easier. It's just, you can hip fire with it. It's a little overpowered in my opinion, whereas this is actually very precise. You have to be extremely accurate with it in order to get your kills. But the one-shot range on it is super long. You can get kills from across the room super easy as long as you land those shots. Now, keeping that in mind, when I went to get this gun gold and try to get these gameplays and stuff like that, I knew that's how the gun worked. So I was thinking maybe I should try running it more like an AR with attachments and stuff. That's exactly what I did, and it actually works out extremely well. You kind of play it more as like the ballista iron sights kind of, but a little bit easier to use type of thing. You just kind of go in. I use quick draw handle, I use long barrel, and then I use stock. Now it's two of those attachments I use on my ARs. Obviously I don't use long barrel on the ARs because it's not there. I use the reflex sight. So I use long barrel on this to get the extra range, easier one shots and stuff like that, and man, it does work. The stock really kind of speeds you up because you're going to be aiming most of the time with this shotgun anyway, because it's a single shot slug. It has zero spread at all. So you're going to be aiming to get that accurate shot and make sure you hit them with it. Now, that doesn't mean you can't hip fire somebody. It is much easier to hip fire this than it is to say the ballista, iron sights, because that's a sniper that has, like, for some reason in this game, it'd be way too easy to get kills with snipers if you could just hip fire them and it would actually go where you're looking. But this shotgun is essentially that. It just doesn't have the range of a sniper. It's super easy to get hip fire still, just not as easy as, say, the Remington or any other shotgun pretty much, because it doesn't have that spread. It's just a single slug. But definitely very good shotgun. Extremely powerful. That setup, those attachment setups are great. The perk setup I used was lightweight. I used toughness because I'm using a stock. I'm using it more as an AR. So if I get shot or if I miss my first shot on a guy, I want to be able to keep that sight right on that guy in order to get the second shot on him. Now, a lot of the times you won't have time to get a second shot because the gun is kind of slow. The fire rate is not very high, but you will still be able to at least try. You'll have a better chance at it with that stock or with that toughness. So very, very good setup. I use dexterity as well. I use that on my ARs, so when I'm running like around the corner, if I'm rushing up, my gun will come up a lot faster. Plus you combine that with quick draw and you're basically golden right there. So you can pretty much beat most people till they'll jump with the first shot almost every time. So very good setup. Try it out. If it's your style, go ahead and try it. If you don't really like the kind of rushing AR type of thing, then you can try and figure out your setup. Feel free to go ahead. Now let me explain what I was talking about earlier about double experience warriors. I don't mean like the weekend warriors who try really hard to win. Those guys, I don't have a problem with them. I'll just run the gauntlet on them. I don't care. They're not any different to me. But the double experience warriors are different. They're not just trying to win. They're trying to get as many points as they possibly can because it's double experience. They're trying to rank up and all this stuff. And basically take weekend warriors and times them by 2 and throw in twice as many noobs as you normally would have. So you're getting like people sitting in corners with target finder LMGs, with silencers, with 2 packets of C4 and all this garbage on it, and then you got people running around with ghost and a silencer mix up and they're getting like 2 kills and then dying. They don't care as long as they're getting as many points as they possibly can. They're not really trying to actually win, because I don't care about the people actually trying to win. That's what you're supposed to do. But the people who are just there to like annoy you, say, take for example, I was using the KSG most of the weekend, but when I got kills with it, they'd switch to Remingtons as soon as I killed them. Why? Because they hate it when somebody kills them with a shotgun in general, just not just the Remington or the KSG, just a shotgun in general. So they're coming back and they keep coming back and they keep coming back. They're not even trying to get the objective. They keep coming back and they keep coming back because they don't like you. They want to kill you because you killed them with a gun they do not like. So, I mean, easy 4 or 5 kills, but eventually they're going to outrun you and you're going to die. And this is very obnoxious because it's very hard to get gameplays that way. So I kind of struggle to get a gameplay with this because of the timing on it. But other than that, this gun is golden. It is ace. I love it. So that's pretty much that. I do want to touch up on some of the DLC coming out this weekend real quick on Apocalypse. MLG actually just streamed like last night and then actually finished it up today with a pre-recorded stream because they had issues with their stream last night. Don't know what it was. But they streamed the 4 new multiplayer maps and a brand new game type, single flag CTF. And that's really what I want to talk about today is single flag CTF. It seems like a really competitive gameplay or game type. It's basically the opposite of 2 flag. 2 flag, you kind of want to play kind of passive aggressive, like you want to push forward, but you don't want to full out push forward because you got to take care of your base as well, because you don't want somebody, you're always kind of worrying someone's going to sneak by and pull your flag. But with this, it's the other way. You're kind of all going forward. It's an all out kind of like push. So my strategy, just by watching like a single game of it, would be kind of play super defense, let the other team get the first pull, and try to take a guy or 2 out. When you do that, have a person push straight into their spawn, and the rest of the team will take out the remaining 1 or 2 guys, get the flag, and by the time that one teammate gets up there, he's got to try and get those spawn kills. If he gets those spawn kills, the rest of your team can push up and have a better chance at getting a cap. But that's just my initial strategy that I came up with after watching one single round. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more to it later on, but I'm really looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to in the Apocalypse DLC. Obviously, Origins is one of them, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.